Hi my lovelies, it's me, your girl Stacy, aka Plant Diva 2, back at you with what? Yep, another video. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's hot. I'm in my plant room and we don't put air in here because the plants don't like air. They only like the fans, which I need to get another one. But the animals seem to love it. It's humid and hot as I don't know what in here. But that's okay because all my plants need it and they love it. Alrighty, I got on here real quick to tell you about, let me see if I can get Quay to sit over there, about a plant I got. Okay, now this is a plant that I have not shown you guys because I haven't done a plant haul in 2 months. There's a lot of plants that I've gotten that I have not shown you guys. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Hold on, let me cool off, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm still hot, but I'm back. This is the plant right here. I'm sure all of you guys saw it when it came out on everybody's channel and how everybody wanted it. Well, I found it. Found it at Walmart. Paid $16.96 for this bad boy. Was happy as can be. But as you can see, it's at the top of the board. What do you do when it's at the top of the board? Do you cut it? Prop it and put it back in? Nah. It's already got 2 plants. Why would you want to do that? I want to see it grow. So I decided I was going to show you guys what I have been doing with most of the Coastal Farm plants that have been coming into Walmart and Lowe's and some of our Home Depots, and what I've been doing, because I have a lot of the begonias and they all came the same way. I had literally have a bucket of it. So it's this stuff right here. That's not soil. I don't know what it is. I mean, they seem to grow fine in it, but after a while, you get a problem with it. So what we're going to do is what I've done with all the rest of the Coastal Farm that have this type of soil, or any other company that has this type of soil, because there's no nutrients in it. It's just, I guess, peat moss is what they're calling it. So hold on. Oh, gosh darn it. This bucket right here, full. That's maybe 6 plants. Told you I bought a lot of plants. You'll see them. Anyway, this stuff doesn't work for me in my environment. Might work for y'all, but it don't work for me. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take all of this. First we're going to take this out because we don't need that in the way. We're going to take all of this out. Start fresh. Praying it doesn't kill the plant. If it does, it's my own fault. But hey, all the rest of them seem to be doing good. So we're going to do the same thing with this one. And then another thing. I did a video on plugs that are killing my plants. This is another one. Can you see this? See, it's in a plug. See all that? See that? All that killing my roots. They ain't got nowhere to go. Some of them can make it through, but those are the really fine ones. You need all the roots to be able to get to the soil, get to the nutrients, get to that fertile, all of that. And it's not doing it in here. So, we're going to go ahead and, oh yeah, not tall enough. I'm going to put this in, see how it does. Okay, so we're going to start off with taking it out. Okay, hold on. Ooh, I'm going to tilt you guys down a little bit. And start, yeah, that's perfect. Probably should have got a new bucket because okay, now gotta be really gentle. See, look at that. Look at that. there's no roots in there either. I didn't lose any roots. It's all just that, whatever that stuff is. Peat moss, I guess. But look, do you see this? Oh, the roots are... Oh. So of course, we've got to fix that. So we're going to go ahead and... That one, see, that one had already busted open. Which is a good thing. I think that's what they want them to do. They want them to, on their own, just bust open, but that's not what happens a lot of the times. See, now look, I lost that root. Or did I? Yep, I lost that root. That's a pretty big root, too. I'm going back over on this side. Oh, guys. So many of those beautiful roots. That so sucks. Oh. And then, of course, there's a whole other... Okay, now, I ripped a little bit of the root, a little bit of the paper and left it on there, just to be on the safe side. Ooh. And the insides are just coming all... Can I see that? Okay, on to the next side. This really sucks. I mean, I really do understand the whole starting it in a plug, but oh, you have so many people so upset because they looked for these plants for so freaking long, and then they're gonna die on them. Look at this. I'm trying very hard not to disturb the roots because they do grow through the net, don't get me wrong, but they also... Okay, so I got it off. I let it hang. What's it gonna look like? Okay, that's my... I'm so scared, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna set that down to the side. Now I've got to make my soil. So I have regular potting soil, which is of course the one that nobody likes in the yellow bag. I love it. I don't know what about y'all. Okay, so I'm going to take probably about a handful of that, sprinkle a little bit of that down in that pot. Yeah, because we're going to reuse the same pot. Yes, yes we are. I've got perlite here. I keep mine in a closed container so I don't have to worry about anything. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot because it's already got perlite in there. But, you know, I like to be on the safe side. So then, I should have actually researched what kind of soil, but I'm going to do it like I do with all of my plants, aerates, or whatever. This is charcoal. It's not the kind you get out of a bag and you barbecue with. It's organic charcoal. So I'm going to go ahead and put about a handful of that in there. And then I also have worm castings. Go ahead and take about a teaspoon. Sprinkle that on in there. Okay. And then, last but not least, orchid bark. I like this one because it's got everything that I just put in there and some fir bark. So go ahead and throw that. I'm at the bottom of the bag. I've been waiting for this one to replant. I'm putting 2 handfuls of that because of aeration. I'm going to go ahead and mix that on up. Go ahead and mix that on up. So that gave me some really chunky soil. But of course that's not going to be enough soil to do what I got to do. So 1 more handful of potting mix. And then I'm going to mix that all together. I usually just kind of flip them back and forth and shake it up. And okay. Now, because it was in here, I'm going to take a half a handful, just so it's used to it. So if it was growing in nut, might as well put some in there. Let's put a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a whole handful. I don't usually put that stuff back in there, but I really don't want this plant to die on me. So, we're going to go ahead and do it that way. And then, go ahead and put that in there. A little bit of soil, see? Nice and chunky. And we're going to take this new piece of wood, and we're going to put that in there. And we're going to hold it, and then we're going to backfill. Just enough to, ooh, make it a mess, make it a mess. Can you see what I'm doing here? Yeah, come back. Backfill just a little bit. Now, I'm going to sit that to the side, lean that like that so I can work on this bad boy. Oh, goodness, because this is going to be difficult, guys. I've got to take this and take the rubber bands off of it. Without breaking any of my leaves. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Came off pretty easy. Now this is the part that's going to make me cry. As you can tell, that one wasn't even connected. He's connected just a little bit. Oh, that was it. So now we're going to take him. We're going to put him with his roots down in there. And sit him right there. You sit right there, guy. And then we're going to take, now this is going to be the, you can hear him come off.